Mbappe, Ronaldo, and the rest. Messi watching. Yeah, man. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. This is a live about the European 24 UEFA Championships, which is approaching now. We are going to look at Mbappe. We are going to look at Ronaldo. We are also going to consider the extent to which we believe certain players are deemed to be GOATs, otherwise known as the greatest of all time. Just do a amendment here. Big up everybody who's been supporting the channel. For those who are wondering, we will be doing an update on the Vibes Cartel case in relation to the retrial consideration hearing, which is currently occurring in the Court of Appeal. So, gonna keep like, comment, share, and subscribe. There is a video, one of the first shots on the page where we are discussing, in writing anyway, updates on the case. But I will be doing a live shortly where we will be looking at this in more detail in terms of the comments from some of the lawyers and so on. But 1 second, I just short my internet settings. Yeah, man. So let me say something. Yeah, the thing I work. So anyway, we are upon the UEFA Championship. I mean, if you are somebody who supports Jamaica, obviously Jamaica is not in Europe, obviously, but we know that people are follow footballers we're playing at Europe, and they are gonna have some interest in the UEFA Championships. What we want to start with first is may I just outline the team there what in the championships this year and the groups that they will be playing in. Just give me a second. So, first of all, Group A has Germany and Hungary and Switzerland and Scotland as well in Group A. What else? Group B have Spain, Croatia, Italy, and Albania. Group C, so I think there are 24 teams. Group C have Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia, and England. And we're going to look at some of the favored teams them in a second, including teams like Italy, maybe Portugal, particularly Spain and France. Obviously, Ronaldo is from Portugal, and Kylian Mbappe, a World Cup winner, is from France. So that is Group C. Group B have the Netherlands, France, Poland, and Austria. Please do share this stream for me. Just stop and share it myself. So in your telegrams or whatever places where you have information, please share the thing for me. So live, 1 second. So, I think there are 24 teams. Group C have Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia, and England. Copy link. And we're gonna look at some of the fit. Yeah, man. So just give me a second. Let me share this thing in a second. Let me share this thing in a second. Yes. So live. Live. That is live. That is live. That is live. Okay. It's Thursday. Right. Share it over this as well. And I'm going to share it on one of the main platforms we have. These things take time, you know. The technical side of things. And then we go forward and continue with the broadcast. One thing about the fact on Twitter X them removed the abilities to see what people like. What do you think about that? Because I gotta say Mbappe. 1 second. Not even one shape on their profile, you know. Delete. You gonna like the fact that the people them on Twitter remove the ability to see likes? What do you think about that? It's a good feature. I think so. It's gonna reduce the extent to which people involve in the platform, you know, because people knows, you know, they like when see who I like them sing thing and them thing there, you know. So we are gonna see what happen with that. Okay, Ronaldo and Messi. Got put Messi there as well. Ronaldo, Messi. Obviously, Messi is not in the European Championships, but he will no doubt be watching. I see a story recently, you know, where them say them a try link up at International Miami. Messi, was it? Messi, Ronaldo. Yeah, Messi and Ronaldo, them a try link them up in America, you know, in the MLS. So if we don't have any comments on that and, you know, the extent to which you think that either improve or reduce them legacy, let me know, you know. But me I got so them said that's gonna happen in 2025. We will see. We know so enough people are gonna watch, you know. Live. Okay. Alright. Let me just shut that out. Messi Ronaldo discussion alive. Let me get back to this. So Group E discussion. Okay. Alright, that out there now. Alright, we're gonna leave that. So that is shared a few times. Yeah, so Group E have Slovakia. This thing is not easy for scrolling, you know. Slovakia, Belgium, and Romania. And the fixtures, them, well, for the Portugal fixtures anyway, for Group F. So yeah, Group F have Portugal, bare group, you know. Czechia, presume that is the Czechoslovakia, the Czechs, Georgia, and Turkey. All right, so let's go back to the top. So obviously the teams that most people will be watching is teams like England, Spain, Portugal. Obviously for England, Bellingham win a Champions League medal in first season. Now, me have to big up Bellingham because it's not like, say, him a bit part or a role player in the Real Madrid team, but people will no doubt raise their eyebrows at the fact that this is a team will have a pedigree, so to speak, for winning. How many European Champions League? I swear them definitely have over 10 Champions League, if not more. Real Madrid have. So, but to be fair to Bellingham, he was a pivotal player in Real Madrid winning the Champions League, and for the season generally is one of their main players, you know. So big up Bellingham, but he will be playing for England, and people will be looking forward to him repeating or showing that same sort of level of form for England in the European football championships, which is being held in Germany. And just on the note of Germany, their fixtures are going to be against Scotland on the 14th of June. So it's starting tomorrow from this time, you know. From the 14th of June, then Stuttgart versus Hungary, 19th of June, then Switzerland, 23rd of June. And then obviously they qualify automatically as host. So we can't forget Germany as well. You know. Them win a cup in 1972 and 1980 as West Germany, and also 1996. And England beat them in 2020 in the round of 16. Them lost it 2-0 to England. So that's why I say you can't really discount England in this thing, you know. So yeah, man, that's the 24 teams. Let me just look upon. This thing is very difficult to scroll, so that's why I'm having little difficulty. In terms of Spain, I swear I said Greece win one year, you know, the European Championships from memory. Anyway, pedigree of Spain is as follows. I swear them get a double World Cup and European one year, you know. But anyway, them win 1964, 2008, and 2012. And in 2020, them get kicked out in the semi-finals versus Italy. Best players, Rodri apparently for Spain at the moment. I not even know that player too tough, you know. Let me look at some other players. Now, England, let me just go through England. Then, obviously, this is a video mainly about Mbappe and Ronaldo. So, obviously, we're going to look in more detail on Portugal and France. But England, they might play against Serbia on the 16th of June. They might play against Denmark on the 20th of June. Slovenia on the 25th of June in Cologne. Obviously, it's their highest scorer in these championships is Harry Kane with 8 goals. The best them do is runners-up. So they've not win it yet. But them forward as runners-up in 2020. And yeah, that's the best they do. The manager is Gareth Southgate. Gareth has done quite well, to be fair to him, you know, because he's reached the quarter-final. He was there for the Euro finals the last time. My thing is freezing up, you know. All right. The last time, and World Cup quarter-final, semi-final. So he might do a good job. Cole Palmer has been Chelsea's best player this season. Harry Kane has had a good season at Bayern Munich, having moved from Tottenham Hotspur. So yeah, that is England. Now France, surprised they not mention Bellingham on this, you know. But sorry go. Let me just go back on this. This page is bulky, you know. This page is very, very bulky. But the information gone. Anyway, teams to watch, France and Portugal. But yeah, man. So it's gonna be potentially at some point. It's potentially gonna be Mbappe versus Ronaldo. And right, me give my opinion on this, you know. I think that certainly in the future, and we're gonna talk about what I feel at the moment, but in the future, I believe that Mbappe is gonna be rated as more of a great than Ronaldo at some point in the future. At this point, it's then probably, I think Ronaldo has, with his experience and so on, he's older obviously, but with his experience and the things that he's done, slightly prove little more. But remember, say, Mbappe, the brother named Kylian Mbappe, Latin, he has a World Cup. Ronaldo, that is Cristiano Ronaldo, CR7, does not have a World Cup, you know. So some people will feel that because of the fact that Kylian has a World Cup, that he is probably more goated, so to speak. But it's difficult to say that. I'm not really sure even if Kylian get a Champions League yet. I mean, I believe him get a Champions League yet, you know. Yeah, man. So this is why I would say that Ronaldo is slightly in forward of Kylian because of the fact that Mbappe has only really won in terms of championships domestically in relation to his club, but obviously he has a World Cup, so you can't ignore that, you know. But anyway, a little bit more on his background. Born in Paris, raised near Bundy. I mean, watched a documentary recently. Believe saying did play for a team near Bundy as a child. And then he started his career in 2015 with Monaco. He won the League One title the next year in the 2016-17 season. Then after that, he moved to Paris Saint-Germain. I did understand that he did want to play at Real Madrid, but at the time, because I'm not going into it too much, but allegedly, there are agreements and deals that he didn't agree with at the time. So, on the basis that it was outside of his agreement, allegedly, he decided to go to Paris, which is where close to where he grew up. 180 million euros. He wins 6 league titles with Paris Saint-Germain and 4 Coupe de France. He also won a domestic quadruple 2019 to 2020. And him forward into a Champions League final in 2020. For France now, this is why I rate Mbappe as a player, because in 2 World Cup finals, he really show that him is a top player. You know? So in the 2018 World Cup, he finished as the second highest goal scorer. France win Best Young Player of the Year. Only him and Messi score as a teenager in a World Cup final. So him is part of a select group. He did also win the UEFA Nations League in 2021. Again, he got to the final in 2022. He win the Golden Boot and Silver Ball. Most goal scorers in the World Cup final matches. And imagine that him score a hat-trick, and him also scored a penalty as well thereafter. So him scored at least 4 goals in that finals, but unfortunately, one of the French players them miss a penalty. And in the previous Euros, Mbappe did miss a penalty as well. So I saw it go, but him really proved himself as a top player. But him still, imagine after all those efforts, him still not win a Ballon d'Or in 2023. He was he get third place in 2023, and 22 was a runner-up. But then this is a time where he is playing in the same time as Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, and their achievements we'll discuss later on. He was shortlisted for the Laureus World Sportsman of the Year in 2019 and League One Player of the Year a record 5 times. But that is understandable. His father is from Cameroon, mother from Algeria, and he had been speaking Spanish for a very long time. He looked up to Zinedine Zidane, Cristiano Ronaldo, Neymar, Ronaldinho, the people that are going to be discussing today. Ronaldo Nazario, so that is the original 9 Ronaldo, and also Eden Hazard and Thierry Henry. So this is a player what you can rely on to contribute to games in pivotal times. Kylian Mbappe. Okay? Yeah, man. So France probably have a good chance of reaching the last 4 or the last 2, because if you know, on his own, the impact is considerable. All right. Now we're gonna jump to Cristiano Ronaldo, who has, to some extent, in my view, retired from the real competitive football. Although he's been in Saudi, isn't it? At Al Nassr. But some say that isn't as allegedly as competitive as other leagues. But if you have GOAT playing in your league, maybe that isn't necessarily a fair comment. But but he's won. Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro has won 5 Ballon d'Or awards, 3 UEFA Men's Player of the Year awards, 4 European Golden Boots, has won 33 trophies, including 7 league titles, 5 UEFA Champions League, the UEFA European Championship. So he has won. So he has the pedigree, but he's older, but he has the pedigree to potentially have a significant impact in these finals. He has the record for the most appearances in the Champions League. Imagine in the Champions League, you know. So imagine, not even domestically, League of Leagues in terms of European football. 183 goals, 140 assists, and 42, and that is the Champions League. So that the apex of European club football, and he has also won the apex of European national football. Is it? So that is Cristiano Ronaldo. In terms of and he's played for a number of different players. Started professionally at Sporting CP, then at Sporting CP again. 25 appearances, 3 goals. Went to Manchester United, 84 goals and 196, almost 1 in 2. Then Real Madrid, he went over 1 a game. Imagine that. Real Madrid between 2019 to 2018, 292 appearances and 311 goals. That is amazing, isn't it? That is amazing. Juventus, 2018 to 2021, 98 appearances, 81 goals. Manchester United in forward back again in 2021-22 season, 19 goals in, so 1 in 2 there, 19 in 40. Al Nassr, now, again, he's doing the 1-for-1, 49 goals and 47 appearances. But I have a theory about that, you know. The players probably, particularly Al Nassr, probably definitely, they might be passing him the ball because he's the most expensive player, getting paid the most, and have reputation for scoring good goals. So that's what's going on over there. So international career, I'm not going to go through every stage, but he has played at most stages for Portugal from U15 to U23. Best stage was under the senior was U17, 5 goals and 7. Actually, anyway, both U15, 7 and 9, and 5 and 7. So, and then Portugal, 130 and 207. He's won, as I said, he's won Ballon d'Ors. So really, different breed of players, but basically. So again, this is another person who have an opportunity to do well against Mbappe's France. But I would say that oh, there's a bit of history here, you know. Anyway, I would say that Mbappe and France probably have a better chance, only because Mbappe is younger, and so I just think him have a better chance. But a bit of background, allegedly, on Cristiano Ronaldo. I didn't know this, you know. He has African heritage, so he was born in the Pedro Parish of Funchal, in the capital of the Portuguese island of Madeira. So he wasn't born on mainland Portugal, but he grew up in Sant Antonio. He's the fourth and youngest child of Maria Dolores dos Santos Vivera de Avarera. She worked as a cook in hospitality and industry, allegedly, and a cleaning woman. And Jose Dines Avero, a gardener. And he used to be a kitman, which probably did come in handy for introducing his son to clubs and so on at the football club Adorino. But Ronaldo's great-grandmother on his father's side, a lady named Isabel da Piedade, was an African woman. I never know that. So you have African heritage. She was born on the island of São Vicente in what was then Portuguese Cape Verde, and she moved to the Madeira island when she was a young lady. So Ronaldo's African, apparently. I never know that, you know. He was named after Ronald Reagan, and yeah, he did allegedly have some issues in childhood with you know, close to poverty and them thing there. But we're not going into that too much. But him start play for Andorino, where his father was a kitman between 1992 and 1995. And we all know the rest. And we already discussed the interest that him have later on from clubs such as Arsenal, Manchester United, before him get signed on the 12th of August 2003. Yeah, man. So, yeah, these two players, Mbappe versus Ronaldo, I think, say, we're going to see some interesting spectacle at this UEFA 2024 championship in Germany. So, make sure you keep watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing, so we can, you know, so we can have your comments on who you think shall go win. As I said, there are other good teams in the competition to look out for. Haaland is Haaland must be. Let me check. Is Haaland in the Euros? Not even knowing. I'll go look. Haaland, Erling Haaland, because we know say him the enough for Manchester City. Haaland Euro 2024. Is he in there? Nope, he is not there. So for anybody asking, I don't think Sir Erling Haaland is playing in the Euros, you know. So there's a list of players who won't be playing at the Euros. Including, which is really surprising, you know, Marcus Rashford will not be playing for England in the Euros, apparently. But let me look at the rest of the players then. Yes, this is it. So Odegaard and Haaland. For people wondering, Odegaard and Haaland will not be playing in the Euro 2024 because what them team name? Norway never qualified for Euro 2024. So a big player like that will not be playing because I saw it go. If your team not qualify, you not play. Who else? As I said, Marcus Rashford will not be playing. There's another player as well, you know. This person them describe him as misfiring. 8 goals, 43 games. That is, he scored 30 goals before. So yeah, them same in farm drop. Who's another player? Jadon Sancho will not be playing. So both of them are Manchester United players. And they have been described as Manchester United's underachieved. When Manchester United finished, was it 8th? But then redeemed themselves with the FA Cup against Manchester City towards the end of the England football season. But Jadon Sancho and Marcus Rashford will not be playing in the Euro 2024. Another player who will not be playing, this is in France. And this is significant, you know, because Pogba played a significant role in France World Cup victory in 2018. And he didn't play in Qatar due to injuries, but he will not be playing in France because of a ban, allegedly, I don't know too much details, but in relation to a substance. In relation to a substance, the ban apparently finished in 2027. So Pogba will not be playing at least until he's 34 years old, because the World Cup in 2026 is before the September 27 ban finish. Imagine that. So Pogba, so Eduardo Camavinga and Aurelien Tchouameni are likely to fill the void in the French midfield. Okay, any other significant? Gavi is missing out. Barcelona player. He has an ACL injury. Who else? So yeah, man, these are some of the players who will not be playing. So Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho and Erling Haaland are not playing in the Euros 2024. So it go, you know. So it go. Anyway, so that's that. So we look at Kylian, we look at Ronaldo. Now, look, put in the comments. There's still people now who describe the phenomenon. Ronaldo, the original Ronaldo, as better than the newest Ronaldo. And some people are also been saying, I've been looking at the comments this week, that Ronaldinho and Ronaldo are better than this generation's GOAT, so to speak. Ronaldo Luis Nazário de Lima, 18 September 1976. Ronaldo Nazário. And people know him, but him win FIFA World Player of the Year 3 times, 2 Ballon d'Or. Him play let's just put it this way, his career was plagued by injuries, but even throughout that, he scored plenty of goals. Cruzeiro, 1993, 34 and 34. PSV, 42 and 46. Barcelona, 34 and 37. Inter Milan, 49 and 68. Real Madrid, 83 and 127. AC Milan, 9 and 20. But as I say, his injuries held him back to some extent. And if you look at Brazil, he played for a long time for Brazil, you know. Between 1994 and 2011, scored 62 goals and 1980 appearances. So it's fair to say from a numbers perspective, you couldn't really see him as better than Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. However, just want to say something really quick. However, imagine if he never get injured. Just leave it like that. Imagine if he never get injured. He definitely win the World Cup. How many times did he win the World Cup? Now win the World Cup 2 times. Some score. Let me see this. So, win in 1998 because that is when France win. But in winning 1994, I swear in winning 2002 as well. Imagine, yeah, he was playing up front with Ronaldinho and Rivaldo. So 2 World Cups. So this is how you have to measure it up, and that's why people think say him better. Him have Champions League. Let me just see if him have Champions League because Ronaldo definitely have Champions League. Let me just say something really quick. Him have Champions League. That might be the thing. What people say reduce him in the eyes of some people, you know. I don't think same have a Champions League, you know. I mean, him have him have La Liga, but him not have Champions League. Yeah. Him not have Champions League, you know. Yeah, so his teams were at the time for Real Madrid being knocked out of the Champions League. And that's why I think that's why Ronaldo CR7 probably get promoted above him in yeah, okay, but when he was at let me just do this. When he was at AC Milan, they won, but he hadn't played to make them win, basically. So it kind of him not really feature in that success. And that's it never win one, essentially. That's the long and short of it. And Diego Maradona, we'll discuss it to some extent later, also never made rest in peace as well, because he's not longer with us, but he never win a Champions League. Whereas obviously that's why Messi and CR7, Cristiano, them rate them slightly higher, you know? And them rate them slightly higher. But some people feel said that Ronaldo was more impactful. But you know, put your comments as to what you think. But that's Ronaldo anyway. Other significant players, just two really, Diego and Pele. Since we've been talking about Diego Maradona, as I say, may rest in peace, is no longer with us, died in November 2020. Argentinian player, very skilled, score enough goal, play both in Argentina and in Spain and in Italy. And I swear I said Boca Juniors is in Brazil. Could be mistaken, but in between 1995 and 1997, he played for Boca Juniors. For Argentina, he scored 34 goals in 91 appearances. He was also a manager for clubs such as Deportivo Racing Club Argentina, Alwasi, Deportivo Restera, Figuera Dorada de Silenio, Gimnasia de la Plata, Brava. So he was and they have no film made about his exploits in various World Cups. So he win at least one World Cup, 1986, when he win the World Cup. People remember the famous hand of God, where him using fist scored the goal, but this goal was allowed, as I understand it. But you know, I saw sports going on. People take the advantages what them can take. And Boca Juniors. Where is Boca Juniors? Is it in Argentina or Brazil? Oh, forgive me. Boca Juniors is in Argentina. Can learn when I look upon them things, something I know. But he also got to Barcelona. But as I said, you know, we know Champions League, so that's why people don't rate him highly as Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. But he had a quick acceleration, quick feet. And he did a lot for the sport, you know. Did a lot for the sport. I'm not really commenting his personal life, but he had an interesting personal life. I'm gonna just leave that there, allegedly. But yeah, man, that way I say. But obviously, he would not have played in Europe. European UEFA Champions national because Argentina is in South America, and so is rather Brazil. But these are the players just in this live what enough people see as GOAT. So this live is gonna end soon. So make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Pele is also no longer with us. Died December 2022. May he rest his peace and I give respect to his family. But the man named Edson Arantes do Nascimento, Athlete of the Century in 1999, World Player of the Century in 2000. Him scored enough goal him scoring now. So he did have loyalty for Santos, which is a significant Brazilian team. And between 1974 and 1956, him score. So his ratio was incredible. 569 goals in 583 appearances. He also played for the New York Cosmos. It seems it never did go to Europe. So this is, you see, what happened is people will give certain ratings depending on whether you're playing Europe or not, because Europe at the time was seen as the height, or even now is seen as a slightly higher, particularly I would say I wouldn't even say Spain necessarily, but between Spain and the Premiership, they are seen as the height of European football. And it's significant because you have teams like Liverpool, you have teams like Manchester City, even Manchester United, who, when competing with other teams from Europe, have enough Champions League medals. So it's fair to say that they contain elite players. But that said, some of their players might also come from South America. They might also come from other parts of Europe. And that's why people might judge the fact that Pele stayed at Santos for all that time, that's what, nearly 20 years, as a downer in terms of what he could have done in other leagues. However, this is where the thing looked different, because when Pele, as part of the Brazilian national team, and as I say, is one of the youngest one of two players to score as a teenager in World Cup finals, him sure said him is different. Him score 2 games, but the thing is, let me just see how many. He have enough World Cup. Enough World Cup him have. Just give me a second. Enough World Cup Pele have. So yeah. So but him did get kicked up enough as well. He get kicked up enough as well.